probably was feeling the same. Young boy, I don't know your name, but I feel your pain. I probably was feeling the same. Young boy, I don't know your name, but I feel your pain. I probably was feeling the same. I know it's hard to think when your crib's overcrowded. You keep wearing hand-me-downs. The girls in your dickies is thick. Your shoes is out of style, and you need some new kicks. Your best friends is moving the bricks. They ain't going to class, they ain't thinking about shit. Your mom running the household, your daddy in the bar. He ain't seeing you no more, he only 15 minutes away. This shit crazy. He used to love you, but he turned gay. This shit happens every day in the black hood. We tryna think, tryna keep our mind level. Stay away from the devil. Mama taking the kids to church now. Tryna stay away from the hood devil. But it keep being tempting. I mean it and I meant it. I'm going through war in my brain. I feel sorry for the next years, for the next generation. We still trying to step here.
What up, y'all? This DJ Weird Nasty. Check me out every Monday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. on Murder Season Monday, live here at Glockaware Radio.
Yeah. It's L Monk Records, bitches. Get it right.
We be running the city.
All in all Philly, I want y'all to stand up.
We got it on lock. We got it on lock. We got it on
all the Richard Island out there. Y'all niggas stand up. We picking up all the pieces right here, Philadelphia. This is how it goes down. 215 each and every motherfucking day, bitches.
We got it on
Blood Brothers, let's go.
Straight from the block, 20 nicks in my socks. My niggas hustle hard and don't run from the cops. Broadcasting live from the corner store. Been getting paper since I'll be sure. I knew I was raw. Just a matter of putting shit to work. Monk always had money, never had to work. Tried to calm Sharon down, told her not to curse. My apple going to the mass, yeah, Umi going to church. Another brother gonna be dead in Philly before the end of this verse. No help from a doc, no help from a nurse. It's kinda hard for young black males to suck prison. It's kinda fucked up in this world when you can't make your own decisions. I was born with penitentiary thoughts. Half of my life, I grew up in North Richard Island, baby, right across the street from the b-ball courts. While y'all was breakdancing and popping, my daddy was making over 100 stacks a week. Had the block popping, system knocking, LL rock the bell. We be running the city. We be running the city. We got it on lock. We got it on lock. We got it on lock. We be running the city. We be running the city. We got it on lock. We got it on lock. We got it on lock.
King James running the strip, gun on the hip. Get banged if you running your lips. Gotta play with them things if you run with my clip. Bag bricks get paid up the flip. A bad chick candy paint on the whip. Pockets the fattest, kingpin status. Bogus rappers get their shoulders shattered, a chest fractured. Trying to mess with the best rapper. Making $1 million deals with well-dressed rappers. The city is mine, religion is mine. I'm from a strip with chicken sticks to get a nickel or a dime. No more always on the corner, drinking a wine. It's a young buck with 2 nines, talking about doing some time. Unsafe as like a summer camp for men with no guidance. Courtroom filled with razor jets beside it. MCs wanna test the guy, then to testify, playing extra fly. Then you'll be the next to die.
We be running the city. We be running the city. We got it on lock. We got it on lock. We got it on lock. We be running the city. We be running the city. We got it on lock. We got it on lock. We got it on lock. These Philly streets out of order. Dude be shooting at you and kill your daughter. My block pumping like it's trying to get in shape. One of my soldiers survived 3 shots to the face. Nobody put on trial for the case. The Philly murder rate, 3 and some change. Young boys getting sent upstate. We gon' lock Philly down and get it poppin' in other states. I get pounds for 6 straight from the J. I'm from a hood where we shoot 3-pointers on crates. Most hustle, a couple work. The good guy died 10 years before the bad guy. Smoking on the sack of A in Westmoreland. Couldn't take it back to selling crack, but that's boring. My young boy just got killed on Vernon Road. Blood on his fresh Jordans. Smoking on the jar Gordon. Y'all better find a new squad to get changed with. I'm on records riding with Black Bar Entertainment. We be running the city. We be running the city. We got it on lock. We got it on lock.
Yeah. It's L Monk Records, bitches. Get it right.
We be running the city.
All in North Philly, I want y'all to stand up.
We got it on lock. We got it on lock. We got it on lock.
All the Richard Island out there, y'all niggas stand up. We picking up all the pieces right here, Philadelphia. This is how it goes down, 215 each and every motherfucking day, bitches.
We got it on
Blood brothers, let's go.
Straight from the block, 20 nicks in my socks. My niggas hustle hard and don't run from the cop. Broadcasting live from the corner store. Been getting paper since I'll be sure. I knew I was raw. Just a matter of putting shit to work. Monk always had money, never had to work. Tried to calm Sharon down, told her not to curse. My apple going to the mass, yeah, Umi going to church. Another brother gonna be dead in Philly before the end of this verse. No help from a doc, no help from a nurse. It's kinda hard for young black males to duck prison. It's kinda fucked up in this world when you can't make your own decisions. I was born with penitentiary thoughts. Half of my life, I grew up in North Richard Island, baby, right across the street from the b-ball courts. While y'all was breakdancing and popping, my daddy was making over 100 stacks a week. Had the block popping, system knocking, LL rock the bell. We be running the city. We be running the city. We got it on lock. We got it on lock. We got it on lock. We be running the city. We be running the city. We got it on lock. We got it on lock. We got it on lock.
King James running the strip, gun on the hip. Get banged if you running your lips. Gotta play with them things if you run with my clip. Bag bricks get paid up the flip. A bad chick candy paint on the whip. Pockets the fattest, kingpin status. Bogus rappers get their shoulders shattered, a chest fractured. Trying to mess with the best rapper. Making $1 million deals with well-dressed rappers. The city is mine.
Yo, we in the building. Dame in the building. Episode 50, baby.
In the building. You already know what it is,
Can you do me a
man.
favor?
Episode 50. It's Ant in the building, y'all. I'm sorry.
Just
Get
like
something ready real quick. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Riz Reese in the building. Episode 50. I'm proud of you guys, man. I'm proud of you guys.
Oh man.
Whew. That's a testament. Y'all should be. I'm proud of you guys too.
Yeah, man, we came a long way, man. 50 episodes. Yeah, man, we learned a lot in 50 episodes. We continue to learn. So yeah, man, I'm feeling good about 50 episodes, Dane. What about you, man?
Oh, man, it's such a blessing, man. First of all, I want to thank Allah, the Creator, just for having us all here in good health, man, and coming this far. It's a journey, man. It's not easy. We ain't start with a handbook. Ain't nobody tell us what to do, teach us what to do. We just, led with our heart, man, and we here, baby.
I just want to say, what's that? I think it's Post Malone's song.
Hold on, make sure it's on
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, what's going on, gang?
Hey, how you get that mic on, right?
It's on the screen.
Here we go. Introduce yourself.
We here? You're probably wondering why I'm here, man. I'm just I've been a fan of Filoosh Talk, man, since y'all was getting it together. You know what I'm saying? And just to 50 episodes is big, y'all. It's big. It's big. I'm really proud of y'all, for real, man. So I had to be a part of this.
And then look forward.
Mm-hmm. Well, man, we appreciate you
I
being part of the
appreciate
show. Getting into what we getting into, being a fan of the show, man. We love fans. So thank you for that.
Before we get into anything serious,
I need a cup.
You do.
Yeah.
You do need a cup.
can I play get a cup?
Damn, I
We'll
don't.
get you one, man. We gonna find
Yeah.
you one. My
'Cause
man
this is a
said
part-
before Daisy, man.
Celebration.
I understand I came in a little late. I was racing, but I'm here.
Where was you at? Marlon, where was you at?
I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all. This shirt I got on is real sentimental to me. I had to find it.
Okay.
So had it through like the transitions in my life.
Oh, that's amazing.
So I thought the only way I could represent y'all. I said I need to cut. My man brought me 4.
No, we need those because these joints is raggedy.
Right.
Oh, I thought he heard about me.
Yeah, these joints Dame brought. Look at you.
Come on,
I thought he heard about me.
It's episode 50. You gonna bring these raggedy ass cups?
I ain't tripping, bro. I only asked for one though, but you know,
Take a new one.
it's gonna go how it's gonna go.
Kindly, darling.
But
we'll get it right.
But it was real sentimental to me, so I had to find it so I could get up here. Then my iron stopped working because I'm old school. I still be ironing my shit. I had to do some old school shit we ain't gotta get into to get the few wrinkles I could get out of it. Okay. But I'm glad to be here, part of y'all 50th. I know I just came around and all that, but I know this is special for y'all. So thank you for letting me be a part of it.
Man, we appreciate you. Man.
Words from Northside Mac.
I'm putting my mic down so I can pour my liquor.
I wrote, get back into my camera. I ain't want to
Damn.
just like position it so I could see everybody in this joint. Thank you, man.
You do camera work. You open
I
up.
didn't know it was a camera back there.
How you think you're on the TV if there ain't no camera on it? Let's get it. Listen.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, Amber, go ahead. I'm sorry. Nope.
Well, I just want to say happy Tuesday. Congratulations to Filoosh Talk Podcast for the 50th episode. This is a monumentous moment. You know, how are you guys feeling about it?
Oh man, I'm super excited for the future of Filoosh Talk. You know, I'm happy that we here and we made it this far. You know, it's just a blessing.
Amen.
You know,
Amen.
That's the best way I can put it.
So what's some of the things that's on the horizon next? Like we've made it to this point, and what's next? What can the people expect coming from Filoosh Talk?
I would just say a lot, man. We got a lot of plans. Filoosh Talk on the streets will be happening eventually. We got a few other things in the works, and just the progression, like you said, and like I said before, we're gonna continue to progress. That's the plan. You know, we have a new host. You know, so we making things happen.
And I want to say we gonna have the hottest topics, the best guests. We bringing celebrity guests, artists. We touching the city, out of the city. We just get ready to expand, man. There's a lot of things coming. Get ready.
Yeah.
I definitely want to be around so we can spice it up, like. So I can't wait.
I'm glad you said that, Marlon.
The moments I can show up. I know it won't be every moment, but I'm gonna take advantage of my moments.
Amen.
I'm glad you said that. Right. So we don't get to talk the Filoosh Talk podcast much, right? People don't get to. So I'm gonna ask y'all some questions. All right. All right. So from episode 1 to episode 50, it's definitely been a maturity to the show, right? Tell me how we got, because we started with some riskier topics, right? And further down the line, we brought politicians on the show. We talked about mental health. So tell me how y'all.
Well, you want me?
Well, I mean, like we always say, Filoosh Talk is for the culture. I mean, we for everything from mental health to the more raunchy conversations to vets, things like that, politicians. We are for the culture. Like we always say, man, it's like being at a family cookout. We just having fun. Okay. At a cookout, everybody can participate in the conversation. Laugh and everything.
Yeah,
So.
I am talking y'all beautifully, eloquently, right? In episode 1, Ant was man of little words, right? We can say 1 to maybe episode 13. Ant said about 8 words an episode. But now you have matured into an awesome journalist. Tell me how you got there, man.
Honestly, it's like with any practice, you just get better. I got a good partner. We keep each other on our toes. We have our times, but we solid. We solid. And as the shows went on, we gave each other the space to progress, and that's what happened. So that's what you're just watching, my progression from episode 1 to now.
Okay. One more before I shut up for a minute, right? Being part of your fan base, you hear your fan base talk, and one negative comment they would say about Filoosh Talk Podcast was, this was the woman bashing show. Y'all mansplain.
Oh, really?
But with the addition of Amber Fortune, right? How important is that to Filoosh Talk podcast?
Well,
Well, first I have a question. Was it because I'm right, so I caught up on the episodes,
Okay.
right? But I'm coming in, so y'all was really bashing shit.
I wouldn't say they was bashing.
No.
It was just from a man's
Well,
perspective.
from a man's perspective,
Right,
I
but,
get
right,
that.
right.
but this is what I'm gonna say about that. I think if a man has a strong opinion, sometime it turns into that. And as men, we gotta be able to keep our opinion. You know what I mean? So, we love our black women.
I mean,
we love our mothers, our grandmothers, our aunties, our wives, our girlfriends, our everything. We love our black women.
and at the end of the day, man, I don't think that you could really call us or say woman bashing because we both have daughters. I mean, so when I hear that, it used to bother me like, ugh. But it's like,
I mean,
everybody entitled to an opinion. We all opinions are like assholes. We all got one.
well,
You
I
feel
mean,
me?
I play-
I'd say in life, like, men have been a few words. Like, your fathers, your uncles, they work. They didn't speak too much. In this day and age, we got platforms where we can really share our opinions unbiasedly. And a lot of times, it changes the dynamic of how we deal with women because we never really had a chance to call them out and talk about what our do's and don'ts are. And if y'all have been on, and if y'all have shares your opinions like the rest of the world and anybody else, I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't think there's anything wrong with saying what's actually happening.
Well, as the only woman in this collective of men, I'll just play devil's advocate a little bit. I won't necessarily say then it's women bashing because I don't think it's coming from that sense. But everybody has a viewpoint or an opinion they express. Same thing for women. It could have been on the flip side, like a whole group of women and then with like a male co-host and everything like that. And then it could be said the same thing. But I will go to say that, people only understand from their level of perception. And as long as that perception is clear, you know what I'm saying? The lines are communicated. You can't get it confused unless you want to. And then sometimes a hit dog will holler.
Well, they struck gold when they invited you into the podcast.
Right. I think you are the clarity. You are the clarity.
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Gold.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
Thank you.
I always like how you come at any topic that you talk about. You always nail it.
There's always, it's multiple facades of a jump.
Damon, what would you say was Filoosh Talks podcast most controversial topic in these 50 episodes?
Oh man, I got one that's pretty off the hooks, man. We had one called "It's Pussy Power."
Oh, I remember that episode.
Yeah, we
I
had
remember
one
that episode.
called "It's Pussy Power," and I got into a real controversial talk with one of my family members, my cousin, about it. One of my brothers, you know what I mean? So, it's deep. When you say topics like that, people make it to your personal life. You know what I mean? So I want us to be able to have some spicy ass topics. But I know he was saying it from a tip that he know me. You know what I mean? So, people won't criticize Filoosh Talk. But, I try to give some topics that can be a little spicy that everybody can talk about.
That's what you need, though. Shake it up a little bit.
I think that's what
Everybody like
podcasting
hustle.
is. You know what I mean?
And same question.
Yeah, I think that was definitely our most controversial. I'm trying to think of
Power.
something else, but that was one of the ones where it was controversial because, but in a good way, I felt like. It got the people talking. Had a conversation at work. I had a conversation among family. I had a conversation amongst, my team. So it was definitely one of the most controversial.
So I hear both of y'all say y'all had conversations outside of Filoosh Talk, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell me how Filoosh Talk affects your personal life.
It can affect your personal life in a lot of ways. For me, I got a strong black female that I love. She actually here today. She here on Filoosh Talk. I wanted to come on camera because she love to talk her stuff. But for real, on some stuff, man, I try to not make it as personal. You know what I mean? I try to make this a show that's really for the people, man, that I can be voicing my opinion. And I hope she understands it. You know what I mean? And it can get deep. You know what I mean? You know, the topics and shit that I'm talking about, deep, right? It's something different. But you know what I mean? I do it with all love because I think that, you know, when I came into this, it's crazy. I never had like a plan, a topics, or what I'm going to really be talking about, or a topic line. And I think it's good that we come up with kind of stuff just off the rip to really give that spice. I think if it was as planned and just as flat and, you know, not wanting to talk about certain topics, Filoosh Talk wouldn't be what it is. You know what I mean? So
I agree with that.
You know, for me, you know, I try to separate, but, you know, I let my baby know it's all love. I love you, baby. Ain't got nothing. This is nothing personal. I'm just talking my shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
For me, it was
Hold on. I don't want to fuck with Ant, but Ant,
I was about to.
he done ran through some shit since Filoosh Talk started.
He ain't lying, man.
He been through some real life.
The one thing I would say is when you are dating, sometimes this shit could become a problem in your relationship. You know, every little thing I said, I got critiqued about it. You know what I mean? So you notice in the beginning, right?
Man,
I said a
words.
piece, but I ain't say too much because I didn't want to have to go home and argue with the girl.
Right.
But telling her, just letting her know at that time when I was, with my ex that this is not for shits and giggles. We trying to see a check from this. We trying to do what we need to do to get to where we need to go. And, sometimes you're going to hear some shit come out of my mouth. But do believe it's all in entertainment, all in fun.
I'll say this. My take on it is like with anything in life, like I appreciate, like, you can feel the energy and the vibe in the room. So we sit here, we have real conversations and listen to everybody's point of view and opinion or outlook without having to say, no, this is right or wrong. It's an open conversation. Okay. But for it to also be on such a public platform, and then you got your family and your friends and people commenting and stuff, you got to compartmentalize. It's like, it's work at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So do you do you take your work home with you at the end of the night? You're not supposed to. So you got to think about it as the same way. You take some things with a grain of salt, but this is a really eye-opener platform, especially for people of our generations and older. We're talking on topics that's outside of the norm. And so, take it as like you kicking it, chilling with your folks, watching some water, feet touching the grass, your real shit, and then just talking your shit and learning from it, though. Not just to talk, but to talk, to listen and respond and absorb and let it out how you go.
So you said that beautifully. So let me ask you a question. You said take things with a grain of salt. I want to say the episode before last you was on, you was talking about being a free spirit.
Yeah, I'm a free spirit like that.
Taking 2-week trips to what'd you say?
What'd you say? Anywhere I have to be depends on what that week was.
That's for real? Like, you think?
Yeah, I literally just got back today just to make sure I be on time for this 50th.
Okay.
Yeah.
You was gone for a week?
No, not for a whole week, but I was like gone for a little bit.
You got a man, and you was gone without.
No, I'm singler than a pringler.
Word.
Yeah.
So I knew that what you was talking was nonsense last week.
But I mean, not that has anything to do with anything. But yeah.
Northside Matt.
Yes.
What's up,
Yo.
man?
That's me.
You one of my favorite guests on here, man, with your the adjective I would use is your barbaric views.
Oh, barbaric.
Barbaric, my man. Barbaric. To me.
Strong opinions.
Yeah.
Time out. I'm lying. Y'all all laugh. Am I lying? They not barbaric. You don't be tripping.
It's not barbaric. It's just straight.
What is it?
It's a little rough, but it's just
and what are barbarians? They're rough.
No, this man he say he's a single man. He outside.
He knows what he wants.
He minding his business. He hard working.
Yeah. Be in the house at 2.
Thoroughbred.
Barbaric. You just find a different word. Barbaric.
All right, I won't say barbaric.
I am open open to suggestions.
Are you though?
Vikings are more.
Parts, but really?
No, they're more. They got more. You know what I mean? Coof than a barbarian. They do.
Ask your question.
All right.
Shit.
Where do you pull these views from, man? Where do you get them from?
Listen, right? Most things I speak on are through experiences, whether I've been through them or I witnessed them. And I'm not about to pretend like they don't exist. A lot of people talk about shit like, they talk about things in the way they prefer them to be, period.
Okay.
Like, no, I talk about how they are or they are to be.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm not going to never BS you because I never BS'd anybody that I dealt with, whether it be a girlfriend, one of my homies, or a family member. Mm-hmm. We gonna deal with this the way it is. So it's not barbaric. People don't want to deal with the truth. You dig me? They don't want to deal with the truth or reality. Yeah, the truth is it should go one way. The reality is where we are is how it's gonna go.
My fucking man.
The truth of the matter
Cut that shit up.
but the reality, we can't. We at this point, this is what's gonna happen. And I'm not about to bullshit nobody. Like, listen, like before, let me say my piece. Like, I'd have been every type of dude with money, dude with no money. I slept on couches and floors, penthouses and mansions. I've done all that shit. All I'm saying is, people are people. When you wake up in the morning, you got your own agenda. Don't BS me. Don't feed me no nonsense. Cause I'm not going. Y'all have known me for not that long, but long enough.
Long enough.
Remember when I had to come into your office? This is my supervisor. Nobody knows.
Whoa! I got my chest out today. I ain't the supervisor right now.
Keep it a beat.
Why would you do that?
Because what I'm about to say is
what
I'm about to say is some real shit though, and I'm putting it all out there, so it's no bullshit. He brought me in. Yeah, this the issue. You gotta sign this. Oh man. Oh, it's my wife. No, give me the joint because I know I was on some bullshit.
Accountability.
Give me the joint. I'ma sign it. I'ma sign it, and then I'm gonna go back to work.
What am I gonna do?
I'm not about to bullshit you. I didn't bullshit him at one point. Oh, you think you could? No. Yeah, I knew I was on some bullshit. Let me sign this joint. Let me get back to the unit for these motherfuckers start tripping. Because they need me there. They need me there because we might have to grab one of these dudes.
Well, that's my guy, man.
But the point I'm making is I'm just trying to tell you he can attest to.
That's good journalism.
I ain't bullshitting. I ain't make no excuses. I said yeah, and it's some real life.
No, you're
shit.
a good guy, man.
Yeah, this it is what it is. I'm not about to do none of that. And for the people that may question it, hit his Instagram, calling, meet him in the streets. He'll tell you. No bullshit, no punches was pulled. I made no excuses. I did what I did, and we kept it pushing.
I wish more people thought like that, honestly. Like, seriously.
We're not taking accountability.
So, you know, when you're going through a bad day, but you're interacting with somebody real quick, why am I going to do all the theatrics and waste more energy and being negative and shit when I know this is what it is? Either it can go better for me if I just stay like this and somebody might give me a chuckle, or I'm going to be in my feelings and go all the way to the left. So just get it out the way. And I love the accountability and the level-headedness of that. They need to put you in charge of workplace responses. And the emails, those like nasty, nice, professional emails.
No, he actually part of orientation. But let's not talk about work no more.
Yeah, that's I was just about to say. Only brought it up for some authenticity.
I appreciate that.
Because I don't know why they questioned it. Oh, the bull, he just be saying shit because it sounds good.
So no, it's
barbarian.
Right.
No,
that's so no, it's not barbaric. It's very like.
And I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I'm gonna be quiet.
I'm on the spot. I got my chest out.
The truth of the matter is the truth. It's no punches pulled, no bullshit.
Period.
That's how it went. It wasn't no extra shit. And this before I knew about Filoosh and all of this shit. Like, no, that was what it was on that day.
Period.
He never pulled punches with me, bro. You need to do this, you need to do that, because you tripping. Like, all right, bet. Like, yeah, get your shit right. No, never been no punches pulled. Respectful. And that's the kind of person I am. I'm not about to pull no punches with you. It is what it is, because it ain't gonna be nothing else.
That part.
Let's talk about the Blood Brothers. All right, let's talk about life before Filoosh talking. I'm gonna get to you too, Ant. You've been through a lot of the art. fashion, podcasting. Let's talk about the hip hop Diddy.
Ooh, please.
Tell us a little bit about the Blood Brothers, y'all movement, what you was doing.
We did an album called The Blood Brothers 2007. I think it's really one of the best albums unheard in the city of Philadelphia to me.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but where can I find that?
Yes.
Or where
I'm
can
gonna
they
give
find
you
it?
all that, man. I'm gonna send it to you. We're gonna get to that.
Because I want to hear it.
Personally.
Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead. Carry on.
But listen, I wanted to be more in a management position. My brother is really like a writer and an artist. I think he was like one of the hottest always in my life. So to show him, I started recording myself as an artist. And he just latched on, and that's how the Blood Brothers started. We did some shows, video, a lot of things in music. But that was it, man. And the album is just something unbelievable. I think, in my opinion, you know.
So why didn't we go further with the music?
Well, it takes a lot to me. You know, sometimes I think bigger than people that I'm around sometimes. And that's just part of business. You know what I mean? Like, I put on everything on the line. I invest everything that I have. I go far out for what I'm doing. So, you know, sometimes you can't have people in the same mindset. And it's just part of business, you know. So that's why some businesses I started myself. That's how, you know, I do my fashion, a lot of stuff, but I don't have to count on a lot of people, you know. So that's a lot, you know, to do with business. I want to travel, go out the city. I want to expand. So everybody not ready to get up and go. Music is a get up and go thing.
Music is a get up and go thing.
Yes.
On the piggyback of the music, Anthony, you are an aspiring actor.
Mm-hmm.
All right, one time, you know, you was going. Right now, might be stagnant.
All right.
Let's talk about that journey before Filoosh Talk, the aspiring actor.
Before Filoosh Talk, you know, as you said, inspiring actor, I did skits with you, Uptown Cinema. And we have quite a few skits. And you know, we got a few different skits. One of them is called come on, give me some names. Help me out here.
Double Tap. That's
Double Tap, that's a good one.
Double Tap.
What's the drawing when we did?
Oblivious.
Oblivious
That's
is my
your
favorite
drawing,
one.
right?
That's one of my favorite ones, Oblivious. You know, you check my Instagram page out, scroll down. It's going to have to scroll way down because a lot of Filoosh talk on there. But, yeah, but scroll down, you'll catch Oblivious. And one of my favorite episodes. But, yeah, I'm inspired to be an actor, man. Soon, you know, real soon, we'll be in production for a movie.
So you don't talk about it much, but one of your family members is Reg Conquest, right? Do you feel pressures from Reg to be successful in this entertainment world?
Well, first of all, for those who don't know who Reggie Conquest is, he is a comedian. He was in Insecure season 4. He was in that damn Michael Shea and a few other things. Just so you know who he is, because I know, you know, some people may not. No pressure. When we bust it up, we chop it up. First of all, we family, so we talk shit to each other. That's number one. You bum ass nigga, you know, just talking shit to each other. You know what I mean? At the same time, congratulating each other, and he congratulates me a lot on what Dame and I are doing with the Filoosh Talk thing. So our conversations is basically him giving me pointers, telling me, you know, don't worry about who support. Just focus on the people that do support you, you know, and pretty much just going where you celebrate it, not where you tolerate it. So that's the type of conversations we have.
Amen.
Amber,
Yes.
to tie it all in, you, if I'm not mistaken, artist management.
Superstar.
So I have a partner that does talent management. We work together. But I've done a lot over the years in regards to operations and executions in fashion, music, and entertainment in general. So a little bit about me, I guess. Uptown Philadelphia, born and raised. And the playgrounds where I spent most of my days. Fashion, so modeling, managing and booking other models, whether it's for runway, print, editorial work. I get a lot of roles, so the roles that I don't fit, and I know that I have a network or know people that can fit those roles, one hand washes the other. Started Fortune Entertainment Group. Yeah, okay. And then branched off from there with digital media and marketing. Also, like we was talking about earlier, nonprofit. So we have Tap and Connect, and then Tap and Connect Youth Services that provides a digital blueprint for resources in one tap, basically.
We got to talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Not surprised at all?
Oh, yeah. But it's great. But I don't know what else can I say. So yeah, it's 2024. We got 3 months left in this year. So I feel like this is like a symbolic day too, because it's like it ties everything in. We literally got less than 3 months in this year. So go all gas, no brakes, but make sure it makes sense too. Like you just don't want to do anything and everything. So that's why when Damon Ant reached out to me, I can rock with that. I'm around the musicians a lot of the times that don't necessarily fit the viewpoint or the experience that they talk about here on Filoosh Talk, but they do, and it comes from like a familial place, if I may say so myself.
I want honesty from Damon Ant. Honest, this is an honest answer. Who was the worst guest to grace Filoosh Talk podcast, and why?
I want to say.
I said honesty too, as you said.
No. I don't know. That might not be a good thing.
No,
we can't say the worst guest. Man.
No, it's been so 50 episodes.
That's bad. Listen,
reword it.
What I'm gonna say is this, man.
Everybody
we appreciate all our guests that came up here and did their thing.
I have. Let me reword the question for you real quick.
I'm happy about
Dame and Ant. In your experience with all 50 episodes of Filoosh Talk, what do you think was one of your most challenging conversations and topics on Filoosh Talk?
Okay, that's not what I was getting at, but we'll take
safe.
That.
Yeah,
well,
I thought Filoosh Talk podcast wasn't safe.
I'm going to translate that to the worst guest. Go ahead.
There we go.
Either way, she
the most challenging conversation.
She worded it. Wording was perfect.
You want me to be honest? I truthfully don't think that we had any worst guests. You know what I mean? I think that every guest as an individual gave us something and has added to what we're doing. So I don't think we had a worst guest. I love all the guests that we have.
This motherfucker went got a PR or something, y'all. I don't know what Ant turned into, y'all.
And for me, on the challenging topics, I think
can't challenge
all of them is really good topics, man. I think we bring up really good conversation. So, it gets people talking. It's not always politically correct. Everybody's not going to agree with what we're saying. But, I think we bring up good conversation.
Speaking of conversation, I'm going to shut the fuck up for a minute. All right. Episode 36. Child support. You guys told me that if you bought receipts to court, they would be considered gifts.
Yes, I stand on that.
And Dame says, quote unquote, you know what they say? They say we don't care about those receipts.
Put them away, sir.
We want to see the pay stubs. No.
Stand on that.
I went and did my research after episode 36.
I don't know where you did it.
That's not entirely true.
I might have ownership in family court.
Oh wow.
No. Let me talk about it. Hold on.
That's not entirely true.
He ready to go.
Okay, hold up.
Yep. Wait.
Go parent. Go
wait. And on the flip side,
I'm gonna tell y'all this.
Like wait.
Hold on.
You about to start beating on his chest.
I'll tell y'all real quick.
All right.
Right? I went to child support court. I had about 60 Bank America documents. They said, we don't give a fuck about none of that.
Hello?
What's about to happen?
What's your growth?
Big fat.
We don't give a fuck about you.
So what happened before that?
I don't know what you did.
Went down there with I'm trying to tell you. No, I need to. What happened before that? How many letters did you get?
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you.
All right, go ahead.
Everybody, all y'all dudes out here in the world, bro, thinking you gonna show her receipts and time cards and shit. That shit don't mean nothing.
Nada.
You get the child support court. If you've been taking care of motherfucker until what's today's date?
The day before.
What's today's date?
It's the 24th.
So if you took care of motherfucker for 10 years to 2023, when you go to court, they don't give a fuck about none of that. What's going to happen from 9/24/24 on? It's all we concerned about. Because I showed up with all the
What happened before that? You didn't show up to the fucking court with receipts.
No.
So why were you summoned there? Why did you have to go?
What I'm making you understand is this.
No matter why.
Wait, hold on.
No, hear me out.
Okay.
Everything before that date, they could give a fuck about.
Right.
That's facts.
My man, you agreeing to pay this?
I'm gonna just show you.
Let me say this real quick. You're dealing with three men.
About none of that.
You're dealing with three men that've been through it. We're telling you. What the court's telling
I'm
us.
telling you.
Honestly, I've been through child support.
They said, listen.
I agree with
You
that.
had to pay child support, or you
Bro,
got it?
I had to bribe my way off of child support, so a bitch went.
Let's talk about this.
do that.
Hold on.
Since we
Let's
getting
talk
here-
about this. I've never heard. Oh, wait. So you
I don't have the cheat
hold on.
code. I was in court.
You had to pay the child support.
I had to pay the fucking child
Can we talk
support.
about that?
How does that work?
Why? Because you're a woman?
Oh no! Look! I see you niggas
Before you
speechless
ask that
right
question,
now.
All right, so let's.
You niggas are speechless.
Yep.
Just saying.
Anybody? All right, so this is my
I'm
story.
trying to hear.
Y'all never hear.
So on a serious note,
Well, the non-custodial parent
if
came
you-
to the custodial parent.
Okay. Somebody grab my phone real quick. That joint is on ghost mode.
I don't even know. You want me?
It's
to
right
get this
there. Ian,
motherfucker?
can you do me a
It's
favor?
on ghost. It looked like
Oh,
it's
it's
a
doing
live.
something
That
crazy.
shit is doing some freaky
Oh, that
shit.
shit
doing
phone over
something
there?
crazy.
Oh, I thought this was your phone.
Hold up, fellas.
It is. You
Hold
got a
on,
work
fellas.
phone, one for the bitches.
Damn, I didn't know you was balling like that.
so y'all was talking about how child support is like it's not made for the men. We got a woman here that was on child support.
Yeah.
It's for the non-custodial.
But here's the
parent,
thing,
baby.
right? So I've
dad's gonna
always.
Oh, let me say this. This is why you can't say we be woman bashing, because conversations
Right,
like
so-
child support
right.
was one of the things that people felt away.
Hold
Hold on, let me finish real
Chicks
quick.
get
Let me
put on
finish real
child
quick.
support.
Go ahead,
If
bro,
you
go
didn't
ahead,
never
bro.
know.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, like
it's
I
not just the ones that be getting called through CPS and shit like that. It's actually for the good mothers
Well, y'all
too.
pay that shit
right.
the same rate we pay.
So I've said before. I said before, I said time and time again that when we talk about these topics, we're talking about in general. It's not always the a certain amount of percent. You know, it's always that 1% that's the opposite, right? And here's case in point. A woman that paid child support. It doesn't matter if you're man or woman.
Oh my God.
We were men, so we talking about it on our end because we are the ones paying child
All
support.
right, so I'll tell you
I'm
my
asking the
story,
question.
right?
Well, all right. Before you, I'm just
No,
let
so
me
do
say.
you-
Let me say one thing before you get
Hot
this.
topic.
Child support is the non-custodial parent pays the custodial parent. I don't give a fuck if you they, them, him, her, these, this, is, her, whatever. Whoever the custodial
Those are
parent.
the
Whatever your
opinions expressed
pronouns
outside
are,
the
you wanna be
outside the
correct
Those are
about
not
this.
talk.
No, I'm just
The thoughts of
saying. No.
Filoosh Talk Podcast.
It's 2024.
Yes, we have
So
to be
I wanna
yes,
include
them,
everybody,
they.
because these,
Him,
them,
shim, damn,
their ears.
What are you doing?
They might not understand.
Everyone.
Whoever on the paperwork, it says custodial parent.
Let me let y'all-
Fuck how you identify.
All right, don't
That's
focus on the
who get
small
it.
shit.
And the non-custodial parent is the one that pays it. Go ahead and cook.
Period. So listen, right? I had my son when I was a teenager. So it's a fucked up joke, but I'm just want to say I guess I was hot and ready and shit.
Little Caesars.
We're not gonna argue with you.
Okay, cool. So, but my thing is that when I had my son, I had my son when I was 16 years old, basically, right?
I'm
I had
listening.
all the scholarships, all the academic shit, sports, everything under my
All
belt. But for whatever the powers may be, which was called, I'm not gonna say that part or whatever. I had my son, so I figured, like, you know what I'm saying, instead of me just still like, so how I had it set up was that as a teenager, especially if you're a young female or a young male, because this teenage pregnancy is a real thing and shit.
Right.
You don't know what you're doing. You're listening to the people that's above you that tells you what you should be doing right and what you should be, or what are you doing wrong, but you don't really have your identity yet.
Right.
So for the powers that may be, I had my son, right?
Right.
So that summer, I had them in June of 06. That summer, I was thinking about I can go away to school, you know what I'm saying? Continue on with my academic and my sports aspirations, or I'm got to help take care of my child. What I did, I helped take care of my child. Now, the story of the sperm donor is like a whole nother story because, not really getting into it, but we've been drinking Espolon a little bit.
That's what it do.
He did a drive-by on my house when I was 8 months pregnant. Imagine that at 16, right?
That's crazy.
So bam, I had my son. I decided to go to school from Philadelphia, still making school, my son, my family situation, basically trying to work or whatever, right? So family member gets custody of my son because I thought I was doing the right thing. So within that year of him turning 1 or whatever, at 17 years old, I was a legal secretary. So what the person decided to do, because they had custody, I'm going to sue everybody for child support. So when a nigga is a drug dealer or making money under the table and shit like that, you don't have pay stubs to prove and verify your shit or whatever. Right. So you know what who the court's going to go to when you go in there? The person that got pay stubs. And who had pay stubs? I had pay stubs. But mind you, I'm still taking care of my son. Even though I'm a young parent, don't know what I'm doing, all I got is this family, basically, right? Get put on child support. A bitch gotta pay $400 I was 17 years old. Like, this was back in like 07. Gotta pay $475 every month, bro. I get my son 4 days out the week. I work 2 jobs, still going to school, all that shit or whatever, right? It got to the point where child support got up to $1,300. They was gonna lock a bitch up. I remember this day. It was summer out in Devon, PA, right outside of Wayne. I was sitting outside smoking a cigarette on my work break at 17, 18 years old. I had to bribe the person to take me off of child support. Well, only a couple $100, like $400 or $500 real quick. Take me off of child support. I give you $500 now, give you the rest later and shit. And that's how I had to do it. But you know, the other parent, because you know, I didn't make a baby by myself or whatever.
Right.
Basically got off scot-free. And I will say this as a black woman or a single parent, I've never had child support. Right hand up to God.
There we go.
So I get where y'all coming from with the shit or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? It's a shame that, you know, people try to abuse the system for their power or their means, but as somebody that understands, I get it. So Matt, you missed my whole story, but it's cool.
No, I didn't miss it. I heard it all. I was listening.
And it's gonna be on the YouTube page when we're done.
Yeah.
So we can go,
I was listening.
So
I was listening, and I made the
I'll say this disclaimer at the end. So teenagers, adolescents, I know you probably don't feel like you have love at home, so you got to go find love and outside resources. Don't do that shit, okay? Find your passion and put your love into that. Put that love into yourself, because even if the world doesn't give you the love that you deserve, and that's how depression, anxiety, all that shit comes forth, because we put expectations out in the world that is never reciprocated and kind of whatever. Find something to keep yourself, guarded, basically. So that way you don't have to be a person paying child support in America.
Yo.
Especially as a minority.
My people that are listening, I'm going to take my minute for a spill. One, when you go to court, it's about the custodial and the non-custodial parent. If you're the custodial parent,
hold on, wait.
You're going to get the child support.
We gotta do this again?
No, we're not doing this again, Marlon. You stayed in the bathroom.
Right.
So you missed it.
That's how that money is.
You missed
how
it.
we get this.
What's this? All right.
This
so,
I don't care. Wait. I don't care how good a parent you are, or how involved and respectfully you love your kid. But
Marlon, we did Anthony.
Yes.
I didn't hear this.
Thank you.
Well, you shouldn't.
Whoa.
I didn't hear those words. I didn't hear custodial, not custodial.
Mac, we are live, bro.
Yes, we are. Thank you. We are live.
We're live.
I didn't hear those words.
Episode 50 was.
Don't give Mac another shot.
How passionate she was about her children.
Children?
Oh,
I
sorry.
said child.
Child.
It only took me one time to learn my lesson.
That's my fault.
But when you sign some shit down there, those are the things you are. You have to be one or the other. Doesn't matter how you feel or how beautiful shit is.
Hold on. We gotta ask Kyle a question.
Go ahead.
Because he's talking from butterflies and flowers.
I'm done talking about child support.
Get him.
I'm the one asking the questions here.
I'm gonna leave you alone.
Thank you.
So
I'm gonna ask about that. You should have asked me 5 minutes ago. How I'm supposed to top Amber's story? All right, I can't top that, so we're gonna move on. All right.
I wasn't trying to have you wait.
You weren't, but it was amazing.
I was trying to feed Anthony child support.
Yo.
I want to say that I want to commend you, man. I'm really proud of you because Dame talks a lot, right? He just got the gift of the gab. That's what he got, right? How do you deal with that? How do you deal with that challenge of Dame being the slick talker?
I honestly think that, during the 50 shows, we got the chance to learn each other. I mean, and that's what a partnership is, whether it's friendship, whether it's business partners, whether it's relationships. You have to learn each other. So being that we are 50 shows in, I feel like we have learned each other. So in that time of learning each other, you learn how to, it's kind of like communicating without saying it out loud. And that's what we do. We're able to do that.
So to segue off of that, learning each other, these 50 episodes, tell me what you learned about Dame from episode 1 to episode 50.
Well, one, my fucking man funny as shit. He keeps me fucking laughing. If you look at a lot of those shows, man, I'm cracking the fuck up at us. And that's what I'm laughing at. The conversation we have, because same kind of conversation we have on the show, we also have outside of the show. And, we keep each other laughing. So that's what it was, man. I learned that this is a fucking funny guy, and he probably missed his mark. No, matter of fact, you can't miss your mark when it comes to comedy because comics be all ages. So I feel like he missed his mark on his, not miss his mark, but I feel like comedy should have been something that this man went into because my man funny as shit.
Okay. Damon, episode 1 to episode 50. Tell me what you learned about him.
I got so.
Oh, man. I learned that this brother definitely can grow. That you never give up in a battle. A lot of people told me. A lot of people told me Ant wasn't the right co-host. Get rid of Ant. Do it by yourself. And I'm the type of guy. I'm kind of a loyal guy. I finished with who I started with. And on an honest level. I probably wouldn't be here right now if Andy would say, Dave, what you think about a podcast? I had thoughts of doing it, but I wasn't going on it at that moment. So, as men, we give up sometime when we get big-headed, and think that we can do everything, So, like I said, I like to finish with who I started with, and I like his growth, man. He a good dude. We had our ups and downs. Sometimes I wanted to punch him in his forehead.
I know exactly how you feel.
We've had our moments. We was both like two gorillas for a second. You know what I mean?
That's true.
But I appreciate that.
I want to tell you a powerful thing too. Me and Ant didn't grow up together. We didn't grow up in the same hood on the same block. We didn't have 20 years in together. So we was kind of fresh in when we started Filoosh Talk. So just to think, man, we 50 shows in, man.
50 shows.
So, 50 fucking shows.
There's a lot of growth as a journey, you know what I mean? So
milestone.
Everybody can't be on these cameras, man.
Amber.
So I appreciate it.
Yes.
Season 1 of Filoosh Talk Podcast is in the books. Season 2, we have a new co-host. Tell me what you are going to bring to Filoosh Talk Podcast.
Honestly, just to start, I'm liking all my thoughts and all my feelings. I've known Ant for a while. We've always just been cool, regular schmegler shit. Excuse my French.
Smuggler.
Regular schmegler. But anyway.
Facts.
But just to be a part of this platform, like I've told you before, basically, I want to help tie everything in together, but also make sure that we keep that lightheartedness with dealing with real situations and getting out there more into the community with it, because a podcast is a platform. A platform can be a podium, you know what I'm saying? So, and then make it's a movement. I've always wondered what the meaning of Filoosh meant. So, yeah, that's my question for you, honestly.
All right, I can answer that question. Filoosh means money in Arabic. I spelled it a little different. That's the name of my clothing line. It started 19 years ago. Just a real organic thought process of trying to come up with something that I just thought sounded different. You know what I mean? And it's everything I do right now. Everything is Filoosh, baby.
All right.
Tear this shit up.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I just want to say one thing too, man. One, I did have a lot of growth. A lot of growth. But two, a lot of you niggas can't come up here on this fucking camera and talk for an hour. Okay? Shit ain't easy for everybody. We done seen motherfuckers fold. We done seen motherfuckers not even cancel on us, just not come. You know what I mean?
That's
so I want to say this, man. I just want to say this, right? I can never be fucking defeated. You know what I mean? I can never be defeated. I'm going to always keep pushing, keep trying, keep striving. You ain't never going to see me fold. So, you know what I mean? I'm here to stay, man. Like I said, Filoosh Talk, we on the big fucking things.
How much of Northside Mac are we gonna see season 2? I love it.
Yes, this is my guy right here. Like what?
Northside
wasn't ready.
Around, man.
He around.
Guy,
I'm around.
we messing with people that mess with us.
Listen, I don't know if y'all knew. I fucks with Filoosh Talk. This is my first chance to talk my shit, and I ain't even had the chance yet. Like, I'm here for whenever y'all need me. Because I'm not pulling, I'm just letting you know, I'm not pulling no punches, but I ain't being
Hey, baby, look, this Filoosh Talk, man. We talk about what we talk about.
Every time you call my number, I'm showing up.
Can I do a little plug real quick?
Yeah, talk about the Espelon.
The Espelon got this episode popping.
Yep.
All right.
Hold on, I gotta point out something.
It.
I gotta point out something that's real important. My man put it on the screen and touched my heart. I want to give a shout out to my man Jason, who I started Filoosh with 19 years ago, who passed away. Man, I really gotta give him a shout out because it was so organic. He the one who really came up with the thought process. So I gotta give him a shout out.
Episode 50. Can we get a moment of silence for Jason?
Definitely.
I'm sure Jason be proud of you.
Keep the party going.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure he'll be proud of you. Can I give a little shameless plug, y'all? I just started a little web series called Kicking It with Kyle. Tune in. I even got these brothers and this sister on Kicking It with Kyle. So I have fun with y'all tonight, man.
Yeah. Hold on. We gotta give Kyle a shout out, man. I gotta give Kyle a shout out,
Right?
Because Kyle been in our corner from day one.
Every
no
episode.
matter what it been, he's been to my call, man. Like, this is a real guy. I want the best for him, man. He brought me into the camp. He had me working with the kids this summer. This man is a good brother. I gotta give him a shout out, man. For
Right.
Appreciate that, man.
Kyle held it down.
Real talk.
I
Through the
appreciate
process of this solution.
He definitely did, man. We appreciate you. We love you, bro. I want to make a toast.
Okay.
I want to make a
Let's
toast.
do that.
Yeah, man.
Filoosh.
Oh, nigga, I said I want to make a toast.
Tell him, yo.
I'm gonna put it back down. I'm gonna put it back down first. I'm gonna put it back down. I'm gonna start over.
No, but
Start over.
all jokes aside,
I
man.
work in the morning.
Same.
So do I.
Cheers.
I want to make a toast, man. To
Give me a
Filoosh
break
Talk.
if I'm late.
We 50 episodes in,
50
man.
episodes.
We're going to continue to do our thing, man. We're going to continue to grow. And very soon, we're going to be making paper off this.
Yes, sir.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I think I wanna-
Episode 50.
Oh, and welcome, Amber. Welcome, AB.
Thank you, but let me add something to episode 50 real quick, right? Do we still got 5 minutes?
We got 3 minutes.
We
Yeah,
got
about
3
3
minutes.
minutes.
We're gonna
Yeah.
utilize
3 minutes,
these
baby.
3 minutes, okay?
3 minutes.
So, happy 50th episode to Filoosh Talk. Thank you so much for bringing me on board. I have so many things that I want to see you as Black, strong, enterprising men utilize and do. This was just a spark and idea, and I know how every day we wake up and we go to sleep, we don't know how shit is going to twerk or work out or whatever, but we get through the day and we go to sleep, so we got to thank God for that or whatever, right? Moving forward from here, it's only bigger and better things from here. Yes, the money will come. It will come, but the money really comes when you're passionate about it and you know you're doing things with the greatest intent. So that's what we're going to do here. And tie everything into everything.
Put that up.
Salute.
Yo,
How much of Riz Reach y'all gonna sell on
I'm
season
happy
2?
for a place.
Where's Reese definitely coming
Yeah,
back?
we
So as long as every time they invite me,
We got to be
I'ma
mindful of
do
the trigger
me
words for that.
Northside Matt on Instagram. Don't fuck with
Mac.
These folks.
Mac.
I'm doing
right,
what
so
I
y'all
do.
just-
Yo, we out.
Never
Episode 50.
Episode 50.
Understand it.
Yo.